Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Hey guys, top 10 most effective British TV adverts. Let's watch. My name's Connor if you're new. The original link to the video top of the description. I hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, let's watch. I'm ready. Okay. What am I getting into? Internet? Come on, you can do it. I know, I believe in you. Come on. You got this. How's your day going? Internet's been really slow today. Don't know why. On your child's life, fire kills. Fire safety advert?
Last year in England, 15 children died in house fires. Children like yours. So parents, I'd like you to make a promise. Repeat after me. I swear on my child's life to test my smoke alarm on clock change day. To give my family the best chance of surviving a house fire. You did promise, didn't you? Because you can't turn back time.
Okay. Starting off intensely. Can't imagine having to go to any job where you have to see human, remains of people, whether it's like you're a doctor in a hospital and is it the ICU or a fireman going into a fire, or like a policeman having to like go to a major car accident like on a highway and see. Okay, so very serious tone to the video, obviously. Tree, St. John ambulance.
New scooter?
Oh, yeah?
You know those ones where...
Oh, hold on. Better get this, buddy. Hello, Martin. Wasn't expecting to hear from you today. Well, wasn't Steve supposed to be sorting that out on Friday?
I did this all the time.
It's not a problem.
Alice is one of thousands of St. John Ambulance volunteers. She's fully trained in first aid and knows what to do in any situation.
Say something, buddy.
She can be the difference between life and death. But what she can't do is be there every time.
Breathe for me. Help! Help!
Some things I just remember so well, these scenarios. We climbed trees all the time when we were kids. All the time. Like, we had this thing called the Monkey Club. I just remembered that now. Monkey Club. Can't believe I haven't said that. I haven't thought of that term since I was like 9 years old. But there was this exact
Wasn't Steve
scenario,
supposed to be sorting that out on Friday?
right? It kind of looked like this. It probably looked even more rotten, but me and my friend Taylor, right? We were climbing a tree waiting for the bus to go to school in the morning. And right next to the bus stop, there are these trees in the yard. I can picture it perfectly. And we're climbing up, and this is like right here, and I'm kind of sitting on this limb. Like I climbed up first, and then he's climbing up, and he grabs onto a branch, kind of like this. It was more rotten looking. I can't believe how well I can remember this. And it snapped. He fell. He broke his arm. And I'll never remember. Obviously, this kid had a much worse fall. It was probably around the same height, but the outcome, much worse, obviously. But I never forget my friend Taylor. He didn't cry. Like, it was clearly broken. And he was just like, oh, look at that. And then I remember one of the parents, a parent, it was just us kids at the bus stop, like it always was. And then him going into a house. It's so crazy how exactly like this scenario it was. And then he stepped on it, but my friend grabbed on it and it snapped. And he fell about the same height and he broke his arm. And that was crazy. That brought back a memory. Monkey Club. Jesus.
I could be at home now, watching telly with the kids. Or I was thinking about going for a pint. Instead, I punctured my lung, and it's slowly filling up with blood. I'm going into cardiac arrest now. A silly place to overtake, really. Still, you live and learn, don't you?
That was probably the most powerful one yet for me for some reason. I don't know why. Sarah's story, motor neurons disease association.
Now you know how it feels to get motor neurone disease. Help us fight back. Is motor neurons disease something like that happened to you? Or is it a genetic thing? That was terrifying. Powerful. It was really, honestly, just going from the normal, business woman to that in the chair, obviously made that point
extremely well and forcefully.
Help us fight back.
I didn't really expect them to be this intense, so.
Do you want to just come through, take a seat? Do you want tea or coffee or anything?
I'm alright for the time being, thank you.
Okay. You look really well. What have you been up to?
Lots of rock climbing, lots.
That sounds good. So, how's life these days?
Yeah, things are good. Got a job, got a girlfriend, got a little boy. I never let him go for what I went through. Still having the nightmares though. But my anger's under control. I trust people more. I'm getting a bit better now. You know, it's like I can see a way out. That one from Bernardo's alright. We talk a lot. And I trust her. Everyone else can just do one.
Woman from Bernardo's doesn't give up. Keeps asking why I nick stuff, do drugs, hit people. I told her where to go. Told my foster parents where to go. Just like the last ones. Don't trust no one. I ain't changing.
They laughed at me at the bus stop. She said I was thick. Might say that again. Mummy's boyfriend hates me. I tried hard, but he always finds me. I'm scared.
If you hit a kid, you are the biggest piece of trash. If you abuse a kid in any way, I don't know a worse crime. I don't know it. You're letting your anger as an adult that will pass influence a child as they're growing that might affect them for the rest of their life. And you're either incredibly evil or so emotionally stupid that you don't even realize what you're doing, and I can't. Ugh. I just want to say one more thing there. I don't think I've never been a parent, okay? But I can almost it's hard for me to believe that people can't realize that stuff that is subject to a young child, whether it's, being beaten or what, anything, like anything subject to a young child has such a different effect on a child than it does on a grown person. And I don't know how people can forget that or not know that and be like, oh, he'll get over it. It's like you're a grown person. They're a kid. The whole different worldview. Everything is so much more analyzed. And just the little thing that you might not think anything about had this enormous effect on this kid. And I know you can't be, again, I'm not a parent and I've never, dated a woman who had a kid or something like that, but anyways.
I am the fire that leaves you homeless. A heart attack in aisle 6. The prescription you cannot collect.
Sorry, I'm still caught on the last one. I am a crisis. British Red Cross. All right.
I am the fire that leaves you homeless. A heart attack in aisle 6. The prescription you cannot collect. I am the boiled sweet stuck in your child's throat. The motorway pileup that leaves you traumatized. The food shopping you cannot do. I'm the reason you need a wheelchair. The flood that leaves you stranded. The empty house when you return from hospital. I am a crisis. And I don't care who you are.
Trafalgar Square, helpless. Yeah, I was not ready for this. All right, and then I saw and so I'm just all over the place now. Just all right. I'm ready for it now, I suppose. Just
I think he's choking. He's trying. Okay, because he's asking. I don't know if he's leg up to the hands up. Just. How long are they going to be? They'll be here 5 minutes. They need to be here now. Hurry up. Well then, it's another thing where you just push him. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God. Do something.
so you can beat cancer and then you can die from not getting help fast enough just by choking on food. Yeah, cancer is just obviously, as if to say any way of dying is any better or worse than any other. But cancer just, there's something about, in a lot of ways, it gives you more time with that person. And something like a choking hazard or some freak accident doesn't. But just to see that person just like dwindle into just nothingness until they die, there's got to be, I don't know if you can say it's more traumatic than just seeing someone snuffed out like that, but cancer is ugly. Break the cycle. Internet, come on. Not right now. I'll wait. All right, guys, I'll just, I guess I can lower the it's already, we might be good.
they've let you out again, have they? You worthless little cow.
Come on in.
I can't read.
Chapter 3.
I don't know what it says, all right?
You okay? Here, 20 quid. You worthless little cow.
I can't read.
I don't know what it says.
Here, 20 quid. Worthless little cow.
I don't know what it says.
Here, 20 quid. Worthless.
It says
20 quid.
It says
20 quid. 20 quid. 20 quid. 20 quid.
Under the jail. Under. Don't give him a cell. Part of me wonders, like, it kind of makes me stop and pause and be like, whether you're like a child predator or you're a murderer or you're an abuser of your spouse or whatever, is my immediate reaction is just how awful and despicable it is and how punished you need to be. And when I sit for a second, I'm like, how can you do that? Like, it's not like something that I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of would like to just like steal that bag of chips and just walk out free, you know? Like, I can think of doing that, right? And then if someone does it, I'm like, oh, you got to pay. But how can some people do this? It's something to think about. Is one thing is like crimes that you can see most people doing, and some people just do it, right? Like more low level crimes, I know, selling drugs or shoplifting. You know, you want money, or I think you're an awful person, obviously, if you do this stuff. But how do you do it? I couldn't do it. I don't think I could. I'm trying. I don't want to give myself a pass and be like, what scenario? Especially when it's like a helpless person. I didn't know that I was getting into this type of video. Let's move on. Jesus Christ. I just want to say, like, when it comes to those more harsh crimes, abusing, sexual crimes, murders, you know what I'm trying to say, I think. It's like, that's not something, okay, all right, just next.
Elena didn't think anyone would hurt her. Elena trusted everyone. Maria doesn't trust anyone. Elena wanted to learn English. Maria gets beaten if she says no. Elena worked in a market to support her family. Maria works for nothing. Elena wanted to help people and be a nurse. Maria services up to 40 men a day. Elena used to cry when her father was cross with her. Maria doesn't feel anything anymore. Elena's family thinks she's dead. Help me. I was Elena. I am Maria. Help me. I'm here.
Sorry, I wanted to find a way to say this, really. The fact that there are enough people in this world to make this exist, not just the traffickers who get these girls and traffic them and have them perform sexual acts on strangers for their own profit, but that there are also enough men, let's be real, who are willing, the consumers, to, I don't know if anyone is completely immoral, but where your sexual gratification supersedes your moral thought of the person you're doing that to and how their experiences and what they've experienced in the past. And like the mere fact that this is a thing is one of the most disgusting aspects of people. Just knowing that there are enough people who are willing to organize this stuff and there are enough people to pay for this stuff is beyond disgusting, despicable. I don't have the vocabulary to say it's unbelievable. Anyways, I didn't know really how to word that. If London were Syria, save the children.
Happy birthday to you. Make a wish.
Granny. Hello.
Have you done your homework?
Ada.
Ready or not? Here it comes.
Violent clashes with
Live ammunition against.
Deserve to get shot.
Have a nice day at school.
airstrikes on rebel position.
We are going to stay.
What's happening?
Go.
Heavy fighting in Richmond.
Where are we?
Rebel forces advance.
Happy birthday to you. Make a wish, darling.
Watching those one after another, especially towards the end of this video, I'm filled with so much, like, I guess, emotion over each of them that at the end of it, I don't even know how to react. Like, I could physically watch more of these, I suppose, but I couldn't really give a serious, genuine emotional response because I'm just so saturated at this point at the end of watching all of this stuff. All very powerful. I was a little caught off guard, kind of coming into this. I didn't know how striking and impactful all of these adverts would be, but definitely makes sense. Incredible adverts for sure, and some very difficult, at parts disgusting things that need to be talked about, and some more serious practical things like awareness of getting an ambulance. Or that was intense. Love y'all. Hope you guys are all doing well. Would appreciate any comments down below. If you're not doing well, chin up. You'll be good soon. Emotions are fickle, my friend. All right, that's it for me for today, guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys next video.